It seems that there was some level of aggression because so many rounds, and it's not as though it was just enough to just shoot him.
Violence and death in Jackson County. Commerce. Today, an older man recognized by many in that community along I-85 toward Lake Hartwell, gunned down in front of a Hardee's this morning. 72-year-old Calvin Varnum shot dead this morning. All this outside a fast food restaurant in a community where homicide and gun violence is rare. Tonight, those who knew the victim back at that Hardee's to honor his memory with a vigil and to try to understand why a 72-year-old man was killed on a quiet Sunday morning. And tonight, we have learned there is a person of interest. Commerce Police and the GBI say 23-year-old Xavier Clark is wanted for questioning. They say he was last seen driving a blue Dodge Journey with a Georgia tag of CKP9568. 11 Alive's Teresa Bowles joins us now from Commerce with detail of a murder that would appear to have no motive.
Jeff, the bullet holes left in this Hardee's where Varnum was shot will be a constant reminder for the Commerce community. That's because this is where Varnum would wave hello to everyone who passed by. And tonight, those who knew him are waving one last goodbye.
Even though we may not have known him on a personal level, we knew his smile, we knew his wave, we knew what he brought was joy. And I think all of us as a community are just going to grieve and mourn that.
Casey Jordan has lived in Commerce all her life. She says tragedies like this just don't happen here, not a town where people waved hello to Calvin Varnum.
I was devastated. I was like, no, this could not happen to Calvin. Because Calvin don't bother nobody. He wouldn't harm nobody.
Varnum was doing what he always does Saturday morning, greeting the community near this Hardee's on Homer Street when things took a turn.
A vehicle pulled up next to him. There was seemingly some brief conversation, and the man inside of the vehicle fired a gun at Mr. Varnum multiple times.
And then sped off in this dark blue Dodge Journey. Some of the rounds ended up in the restaurant. Varnum later died at the hospital. Commerce Police Chief Ken Harmon says evidence leads them to believe this was targeted. Varnum's cousin Dana Lynn Rucker says the family's heart is broken into 1,000 pieces.
If he could do anything to help you, he would. But to lose his life senselessly as this, that's not right.
And the community can't believe it. Chief Harmon says this is their first homicide in 2 years.
This isn't a common occurrence. Certainly like this. I mean, we're struggling with a motive.
And Commerce is struggling with the loss. Dozens showed up in support of Varnum at this vigil, and Patty Nix says the only question left is why.
Did somebody not take the time to get to know him, and did they just do this for no reason? And if they did know him, how could you know that man and hurt him? How could you hurt him like that?
The Skate-A-Rama and Commerce has been taking donations to offer a reward for anyone who knows who did this. That offer has now upgraded to $12,000. I just checked a few minutes ago. So if you know anything about what happened here, you can reach out to Commerce Police. Live in Commerce, Teresa Bowles, 11 Alive News.
For the very latest on this murder outside the Hardee's, 11alive.com is your destination.